I'm still playing the Vile version of Goblins. Haven't played the Turbo version yet.
Draw. Swing 2. Pitch.
All right, 5-card hand kept. Greg is on the play, cracking a Bloodstained Mire. Reflection on the phone from the overhead lamp. Apologies for that. I will keep track of life totals as best as I can on our overlays.
Yep.
Faithless Looting. Great way to put some creatures into the graveyard. Let's see what Greg discards here.
Yep.
As those of you that have been watching the channel for a while are aware, Greg is currently on a Tin Fin style Reanimator deck. Borborygmos Enraged, often the finisher, discarding a bunch of lands to bolt the opponent to death. Discards Swamp and a Dark Ritual, I believe. All right, turn 1 Lackey, we're doing it.
It's your turn.
Cabal Therapy targeting.
Cabal Therp.
Name Moxes. Goblin Brandy. You got Goblin Matron, Goblin.
Okay, naming Muxus with Cabal Therapy. That's a miss. Rishadan Port, War Chief, double Matron in hand.
I'll name Goblin Matron.
And now a second Cabal Therapy will remove both of my Matrons, which hurts pretty bad.
Go. Sorry, Goblin War Chief is +1/+1.
No. It's haste and 1 less.
Could be worse. Could be worse. Okay.
Draw.
Go ahead.
Port. Attack for 1.
Yeah.
17. Put War Chief in.
Sure.
And I will pass
Push
the turn.
your
Your upkeep also. Good night. Later.
swing 4.
Go.
Go ahead.
All right, so Lackey was able to put a War Chief in. Rishadan Port tapped down a land. Not super exciting to tap down a land here, but nothing else going on.
Battle Cry.
Sorry, what? Goblins you control get put against haste and soul on turn. When goblin attacks, if you attack with creature with propose 6 or create 1. Okay.
Go to attacks.
Yeah.
5.
Ouch. I'm at 12.
No, go ahead.
Casting 2 minutes.
Okay.
All right, opting not to pump here. Going to try and use Port. Anything to try and prevent the flash. Well, my thinking is to try and prevent the flashback of Faithless Looting, hopefully. But an entomb on end step for Gristlebrand.
And I'll just short it. Switch to
11. Yep.
get.
Snare Bush.
Yep.
Finds a scrubland.
And I'll pass. 2 in hand. Yep.
Right.
Okay.
I don't think the extra couple of damage points would have made a big difference.
I'll swing 4.
Hoping the Port gets me some help, but animate dead on Gristlebrand.
Play a land. Crack the 10.
You're at 10.
I'll reanimate your dragon engine.
So Greg has plenty of mana now. Gristlebrand gonna draw a bunch of cards. Down to 3 is Greg.
How did you get to 16? Did you fetch again?
No, I reanimated your dragon engine. I lost 3. And
It's
I
2,
fetched-
right?
It's a 3 drop.
Ooh.
Oh, is it casting cost? I
Yeah.
thought it was power for some reason.
No.
ID.
Now that I think about it, I mean, in hindsight, if I would have activated the Battlecry Goblin, that would have put Greg at 7, plus 1 power to each of those 3 creatures, and then 1 power, 6 total power would have allowed me to create a 1/1 Goblin, so that's 1 more damage. So 4 extra damage, putting Greg at 7, so Gristlebrand would not be able to be activated. That might have been correct. But these days, people are on Atraxa, and I don't know. And I know Greg is on the Tin Fins Gristlebrand deck, but maybe pumping Battlecry Goblin over activating Port would have been better. Here's a Wasteland. That's not very exciting. Attacks here, not very good.
I'll waste Badlands. And I'll pass. I'll port a Badlands.
All right, going after Greg's mana as best as I can. Greg has 2 Petals and 2 Scrublands. I'm not likely to be hard casting Muxus in this game, so I'm not really worried about saving up mana. Faithless Looting getting flashed back.
So basically, you get to pick a permanent to destroy
Yes.
for each opponent.
Found another Badlands, unfortunately.
Yep.
That's all it is. Okay. So,
Had the Petals anyway.
non-land. Alright, yeah, so you get a.
That.
But a Gristlebrand attack could, if it doesn't lead to Greg ending the game, could put Greg at a dangerous life total of just 9.
How
I'll pass.
was that? 18?
Weren't you?
Minus. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
I'll animate that Grizzle Sure.
You have
Okay.
one card.
Okay.
All right, getting a Gristlebrand on defense using Animate Dead, which kind of protects the life total here. Lackey unlikely to get through if I drew anything crazy.
Critter Maker.
There's only new cards that already put into it.
Goblin Crater Maker, not the most exciting here. Being able to add 1 power to each creature. Greg can gain 6 life and be at 15. Can't attack through that. But now that Greg has a 6 power lifelinker, okay, activating Port, I guess, and draw step. Now that Greg has a 6 power lifelinker, can attack here and be out of range, most likely for any attack that I can crack back with.
For 1. Yep.
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll Grizzle for 7, go to 8.
Yep, you're right.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This is only when this dies or when any creature dies?
When it dies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Audrey making a point about Gristlebrand being the top creature in the yard, potentially. That's true. Greg needs to be more careful with that.
Barbarigmos and Archon.
All right, Barbarigmos and Archon of Cruelty discarded here. Dark Ritual. Animate Dead on Barbarigmos.
Yep, you got 2 lands?
2 lines.
Cool. You got it.
And bolts me to death with Barbarigmos. That is game 1 going to Greg.
The 2 constructs
I figured exactly
and
what I meant.
searches. There's very few cards that kills both the constructs.
All right, looks like another mulligan to 5 on the Goblin side. Ready to go. Name Goblin. Goblin Lackey pass. We're doing it. Goblin Lackey, everybody.
Plague Engineer,
yeah,
named
That,
Goblin.
that
Yeah,
wipes
that's
us out.
Oh, God. Dark Ritual Plague Engineer named Goblin. Come on, give me a break. The play patterns of this format. The best format, everybody. Don't forget.
Trigger.
Sure.
All right, Matron with the sad ETB ability. Hype Train Conductor Scott thinks it's all fair and reasonable. I don't know, Scott. I don't know.
I'll keep this one. Yeah.
Caracas could be pretty relevant. I have a Caracas on my side. What am I going to find with Matron? I don't know. What am I going to find? I actually don't remember what I looked for here. What would be the best thing to find against Reanimator?
to go with.
And then I'm gonna cycle troll.
Yeah, Twin Shot Sniper is fine.
I'm gonna go with broadside.
Alright, gonna go with Broadside.
Another creature or artifact. It also deals 2 damage equal to 2 plus the sacrifice permanent's mana value to any target.
So both.
Pretty new card from Ixalan.
Otherwise, the ability seems really broken.
Okay, seems good.
You're up.
Can potentially kill Engineer if I can get another Goblin on the board. Or an artifact.
To hands.
I do have either Vials in the deck. So we'll see how this goes. Broadside Bombardier is growing in popularity and legacy. Pew Pew not liking any of it. Mr. Arch, thank you for the resub 10 months.
Battlecry Goblin?
Sure.
Good.
Okay, so 2/2 Battlecry.
All right, there's Battlecry Goblin again. People are still not familiar with this card yet, so I'll keep sharing the text in the chat. It's been out for a while, but it's newly popular in Legacy Goblins. Faithless Looting for Greg.
Back, Archon and Grizzlebrand.
Archon of Cruelty and Gristlebrand discarded.
Made Archon.
Reanimate, targeting Archon. Surgical Extraction on Archon.
You find another Archon.
There's just 2.
Okay, only 2 Archon of Cruelties in the deck. I'm taking a look at everything else going on. I'm pretty familiar with Greg's deck, so I don't have to spend a lot of time on that. And here's a Reanimate on Gristlebrand. That's getting Mindbreak trapped.
2/2.
Mindbreak Trap, everybody. Needs a reprint.
Yeah, no.
Battlecry Goblin.
No loss. 18?
Take 1 to go to 19.
1,
So-
sorry, yeah. And then attack.
Wait, how come I didn't play the Broadside Bombardier? Like, oh, I guess I'm keeping Caracas up. Unsure.
Where are we in?
Oh, I see Animate Dead and a Faithless Looting in Greg's hand.
As a battlefield, you may exile a creature from your graveyard.
Okay, casting Masked Vandal.
Exile that.
So you look at my.
All right, so Masked Vandal holding up Caracas, which is pretty good against Gristlebrand. Animate Dead now on Gristlebrand.
Base on go to 12.
Oh, Caracas in response.
Oh, that's a Caracas, Jesus Christ. Let me think about this.
Take this. And I'll pass.
More like Goblin Trap, yeah.
Was Faithless Looting, right?
Yeah.
What's the gold pixel heart badge, Runcor? I never seen that. Where'd you get that from?
I still have my land drop this turn.
I'll take 6.
I believe so.
I'll go to 5.
Okay. 5.
Right.
All right, so activating Gristlebrand a second time with the Caracas ability on the stack. So technically Gristlebrand's still in play for a moment here, but we're going to draw 14 total.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, so in between those 2 draws, Gristlebrand went back to hand. And I have Broadside Bombardier set up for next turn, potentially, with both Mass Vandal and Battlecry Goblin on the board. Mass Vandal from Kaldheim. It's a changeling, so it's a goblin.
I'll put Grizzlebrand.
Yep.
All right, Cabal Therapy myself, put Gristlebrand in the yard.
Ritual.
Yeah.
I'll cast an enemy dead.
Gristlebrand, yep. Okay.
Yep, I have one floating.
Oh my god, I played this so badly. Yep.
Huh?
I played so badly. I just realized.
2K.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I will cast him 2. No mana floating.
Destroy, right? Yeah. Swing. Yeah.
I'm not sure why I said I played this so badly, but there's probably something I noticed in the moment that I'm not noticing now. The YouTube commenters will figure it out. Is there something I should have done? Don't recall what I was thinking in the moment. Children of Corliss just entombed into the graveyard. Ah, yes, Mass Vandal can hit Animate Dead. That is something I may have missed. But Greg would still be able to go off here. It's not like I'd be able to cast it with Flash.
15. I'll pay 14. I'll go to 5
Down to
again.
5? Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Drawing another 14 cards. I just don't know how Mass Vandal being able to blow up Animate Dead really helps me, given that Greg is just going to draw the deck here with Children of Corliss.
Alright, yeah. Everybody's full.
See something real quick.
But maybe there was an opportunity to...
Can I read that? Yeah. So you get to search for a basic.
I'm probably dead to Borborygmos here. Only needs 5 lands to kill me.
Sack for black. Reanimate Children of Corliss. I'll sack it again. I'll give 30 this time.
Yep.
So it'll be a 34.
Yeah, go 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll draw 14.
Yep. Put on 20.
Yep. That's my library.
2 cards left in Greg's library. If this were not the Tin Fins version of the deck, able to draw the entire deck like Greg is right now, there's Borborygmos. Shallow Grave will bring it back. And we're going to show how many lands we have. But maybe if it were regular Reanimator, this might have gone a little bit better. Unsure. There's the fist bump. There's the match. Well played. GG's. Greg gets it. Greg gets it.